I don't know how these people don't know who these people is. They be talking about wolves. These ain't even the wolves. The main wolf packs or wolf pack energies is of my bloodline on my dad's side. I don't even know where these people is getting. These people just was taking people into these tribes and selling them some bull crap just to come after the Christ, just to come after me. The Taurus ain't even a Taurus. It's an Aries. It's like my in-laws stole my identity, my spiritual identity. It's almost like whatever they did to me that correlates. Whatever they did to me that correlates with Whatever they did to me that correlates with the Jean Benet Ramsey case. Whatever they did to me that correlates with the Jean Benet Ramsey case. These people got new clothing or they left or whatever. That's back when my dad looked. That's probably back when my dad looked like Epstein. So they might have just changed his skin color. They could have just changed his skin color and they still sent them off. Maybe this person lost their soul to the woman heartless. He could have lost his soul to the Sharon. And that's what they created. All of these lilies or these fake artificial women that they want me to compete with when I'm a whole Queen Sheba / son of Solomon and David. Them. So, like I said, there's no other one like this. They can call themselves whatever they want. They call themselves whatever, but everything they got, they stole it. The thing between me and Daisy is somebody keeps talking about they living with Hope or Hope Michelson. Maybe, but it's still one of my clones. You see what I'm saying? So this is Daisy being, whatever her name, Chloe. So when the Bible is saying what y'all do over there in Chloe's house, yeah. At first I was thinking we were talking about Kardashian. It could be something like this. Okay, with the whole thing because we were sitting at the lunch table in that same spot when the news about O.J. Simpson came on. That same lunch table in that same spot. We had the first lunch table right there at the door when you walk in the lunchroom. And the same with that picture that I showed y'all, and then the same place we were sitting when O.J. Simpson thing happened. So I don't know who is the white Bronco. That could be one of the questions. Who is the white Bronco or the white stallion? What was I gonna say? So this is basically this girl thought that in this lifetime I needed to die. So that's what they did. They either had this person's because the picture that I got a picture with my old friend Lily Fame, Alicia Fame. Alicia Fame, if I would have stopped and we stopped her age at 15 years old when we was in high school and we went to homecoming and we bought them outfits. It was me, my play sister Sophia, her and Lily's sister Misha, I think, and it was me and my play sister, and we all took that picture at homecoming. If I stop her age right there, it looked just like Daisy. But I think that Daisy could be a splice between if all these people left, right, and went forward, even my in-laws, everybody that was around me, they switched out back then because of whatever this crime is or this slash murder or fake murder, whatever they did. Or this abuse or whatever they got caught doing. When God could have came and flipped over them houses because these could be houses of different people. House of Judah, Shem, Japheth. It could be these houses, okay? Or these could be actually houses or something. Whatever they stole out of my brain or something that correlates with whatever they did to the Jean Benet Ramsey, that person been wearing it. That's basically just what this is. Y'all stole somebody's identity, somebody's whole blueprint. You jacked that boy. You jacked that man. When he, probably my boyfriend, when he went to get his hair cut. Which would, the closest version with him would be the fire sign energy. That could be hiding with the Rob Wave energy. Because I feel like there's some connection between him and the fire sign. The bad energy, or the worst behavior, whatever this is. This is that whole thing with Velvet and them or whatever. That might be a clone. Whatever this is that y'all did. And you might have got kidnapped by a Maldor energy, okay? Or some kind of energy, and you created them. You went to outer space and you created them monsters. And now you on here complaining about them. This was a whole scheme, y'all. Even when I was just watching something, because I guess it's the sword of the something sword or something like this. I guess it's that movie when Jesus says, I am the law of Moses. I was just watching that, and he said something. He's like, if you know which one, and that's why I was saying, I don't know if it's first, second, third, fourth, fifth generation that's supposed to be rocking with me, or if they're. And he said, I have them all scattered, not just these people. They're all scattered. This was talking about the migration of these people, or the traders, or the people that decided to pack up and leave with them when they did whatever they did to me in my hometown. Because the hero, what did he say? That the hero will never be worshipped in their hometown. That's why they did this, whatever they did to me. So if we talk about legacies with Hope Michelson and Chloe, she would be Chloe that was going after Hope Michelson. I know you want to DeSantis witches, and DeSantis is from the same tribe as, possibly from the same tribe or the same phenotype as who? Epstein. That could be either a younger version of my father, which would be Epstein. And again, y'all stole that money. You stole my you stole my money. And this person might have a liking to you guys. If Epstein is not dead, or if he's back, or y'all brought him back to life or whatever, to make sure I don't get the money because maybe there was some kind of hostility or something like this or whatever. Or y'all brought him back and programmed him not to like me or not to, because again, otherwise I would not. Okay. I still would have been going through my life not knowing none of this stuff from the background, because it's either Epstein or somebody else. Once these particular people started to die out, that's when y'all started to bully me. That's when you started to bully me. So I don't know if that's why I say I'm not bragging to be of kinship or created of these men. None of them are protecting me, it looked like, no more or whatever. Or like I said, this person, they took something from me and gave it to y'all in a limitless pill or something like this, in order for y'all to fly like me or be able to see what I see in the future, and to be able to astro travel and do all this shit in my energy and steal from me. It's just the bottom line. So who is Epstein Island? So you always want to go to outer space, bitch. Let's talk about right here. Why you got that red lipstick on? Don't even look right. Like you did a kill. For what? That's what I'm saying. So stop. They just turned you dark skinned. They turned, if that's this Lily at 15, Alicia Fain at 15, you look like Niecy. That's why all these younger girls look like, this is why these girls look like Niecy. That's what I'm saying. Now they could have took the sister, okay? Or they could have took the other sister. That could be this girl with this tarot reader, the pretty girl with she look kind of tall, got the tattoos on her neck, and she got a deep voice. That could be the earlier version of my alleged sister. Because she's the one that don't look like me, and then y'all created one later on that looked just like me, but she light skinned. So that you could feel better about giving her to this spouse. Okay. You will feel better. So whatever, if that was a tracking device that was in my breast that they removed from my breast because they thought it was a cyst at 17, you just took whatever that tracking device and you gave it to one of them girls and tried to make it seem like it's me. or you created something in my likeness and you gave that tracking device to that person right up out of the hospital. Because if they planted that in me as a child or something like this, as some kind of tracking device, you just took it. So when the aliens come looking for me, they just dealing with whatever, whoever got that skin tag or whatever it is. So they got Air Apple skin tag. So whatever they took out of my breast at Lake Forest Hospital when I was 16 to 17 years old, because I thought I had a knot in my breast, you took that and you put it in another female or something else like me. Or you took something out of my head and you put it in one of these other girls to make them smart. This was all about making a group of people or something look smarter than me to run circles around me or make me look stupid or something like this. But it's all about the essence. You also bottled up my essence and gave it to these girls so they could even be attractive, because these men had some type of attraction to me. Or I hear the wolves, okay, but maybe they had some type of strange attraction, or they had some kind of connection, or it's a spiritual tie or something that I could not see when I was growing up. They didn't want me to see it because they didn't want my head to get big. Maybe they didn't want me to know how special I was. So you just hid it all this time. This is all this is. So it's supposed to make somebody look, it's supposed to make somebody look used up, abused up or something. And as y'all end the lives of these men and take on their corporations and hack them, and then hack and put millions of Americans in danger, then you just, because somebody's saying it's always you, but I was never hanging out with these people. That's why I said there's sometimes in the Bible it says that the people are going to die for the sins of the father or pay for the sins of the father. And at some point in time it says it doesn't. You have to know which kids or what children are supposed to be persecuted. And if these feathers went against their daughter or because they were jealous because of my connection or something to source, then you see, the people was going to do the same thing. So it's all that they know is the cock block on me. It's all they know when I open up a business or if I open up something to use space, technology, and all this stuff to try to block everything that I do. So there's some kind of clause or something that needs to be written up, because somebody is treating somebody like a Barbie doll spiritually, or they might even be physically moving me. I don't know. But they're treating me like a doll or something, like I don't have my own rights. So I have to hear from tarot readers what these people have done to me. You see what I'm saying? Because it will be in my subconscious. So wherever they're doing these things, 3 or more speaking in my name, I'm there. As a spirit or as an energy or a light or something like this. That's the only other way. So they could have did something, a ritual to me in school or at the school where they removed that light from me. And that's why we see in that picture, we see me looking kind of like tired and sleepy, or like my head is kind of tipped over. But you see that light right next to that other person. And what is it doing? It's showing somebody's hand. It's showing somebody's hand. It's showing somebody's hand. Because you have to know, when I moved to that side of town, I was new. I was kind of new to that. It's the same name for the same town. It's just, I was new to that part of town. You get what I'm saying? So these people, the thing that they're hiding, it is hard to explain, is it almost seems like these people have used me as some kind of hate punching bag thing. So they could have even killed me several times. That's why Jesus was saying in that thing, that I think that's why he was saying, that I keep reproducing or producing myself. It's not that I'm some spirit that jumps inside of people. It's not I'm just not like I'm some kind of freak or something like this. Even if I was, it's these people controlling that part of me. It's not me. So when he's saying, like, it's almost like he's saying like something like about almost like an outer body experience, or that he can recreate, like nobody can take his life. He just gonna recreate. So when I say something about if somebody does something to me, it's almost like I just automatically I don't know. But I think that there could be dead bodies that look like me that was created by this hate group. It's hard to explain it, so people think that it's okay. They think it's funny. I think that there's high stakes here. There's people in high society. There's other people that they should be pissed off about these people that created this gap. They should not be mad at me. You should be mad at yourself. because you thought that it was funny back then. You thought it was funny when they was doing it to me, and now these people, these little people, have come along and started doing to you, no matter how much money you have. And the only reason why they was able to bring y'all down, the elite or some of these elite, because you denied your real Messiah. You thought it was a joke, and you started dealing with these people, and then they compromised you. So it's the same thing about um, in the Hebrew Nagas when I think it was Solomon started to deal. Solomon. Okay, so if I was born a king of pentacles, at least I could have been a Solomon. That's also in this day and age, since that was in the past, right? Because Jesus said he was there for salvation. The wrath or whatever was coming in the future. That's me. Okay? That's that Jesus. That's that Christ. When he's talking about I lay down my life, I lay down my life. I can sit here for 3 years on the couch if I want to. Yeah, I lay down my life and I can pick it back up. I just get it coursed through my veins when I heard it. I'm like, oh my gosh, now we're talking something. It kind of woke me back up a little bit. It started getting the blood flowing through my veins again. Like whatever y'all trying to do today is not going to happen. Whatever you was trying to do or something like this is not going to happen. So somebody's mad because, again, like I said, if this is something where that was Lucifer's fall and that's why somebody went into being an elite or something like this. Okay. It would be something that I would not know, and my reality would not be able to see it. When I say my reality, it's just my everyday life, but I'm noticing that there is a spiritual aspect that could be missing. I could still have a light, but there's a blinder or something where I can't see spiritual abuse. These people it seemed like they've been abusing the hell out of me spiritually. Okay? Spiritual rape and things like this that I could not say no to or yes to or anything. I just would not. That's what I mean about them trying to treat somebody like they just a stuffed animal or something like this. It's something spiritual or it's something scientific or it's something techie that they're able to do to me that I'm not able to protect myself. And nobody else seems to think that I should be getting protection because they get some kind of thrill or some kind of excitement, or they're getting paid off of these mock-up Arcadia games or whatever that they're playing with billing and coding and all this stuff. So let's give the rundown from my point of view. So this is a crazy mob of people that they're denying who somebody is so they can continue some type of abuse. And like I said, either these feathers that's on my crown are down with it or they're not. Even after death. That's what this all about. All the way up to government officials. There's something about somebody's energy that if you were able to get it for free or something, you wouldn't want to ruin that either. But it's abuse. So that makes somebody the number one hated person. And it also makes somebody the most addictive energy or something. But these people feel like if they could just ignore me, that I'll just go away, or this judgment will go away, or these days will go away, or they could just go on there with their life and steal my children and place them with random people. And then when I die, they will just use these children, kill my original children, or kidnap my original children, and then brag about meeting them like Daisy. You're a kidnapper, or you're aiding and abetting someone who stole some children. That's all you are. That's why I say these people are killers, thieves, criminals, hackers, in their identity theft people. That's all these people are, and that's all they know how to do. So they were created to, after Christ gets up and start thinking, or get up and get to a milestone, these people all jump. They use the internet, whatever they're using, to all pile up on me, and then I have to crawl my way. I have to lay there for a couple days, months, years or something, and build myself back up and get up and try to stand up and wipe all the dust off my shoulders or whatever. And they'll record it and say, "Oh, look at this lazy, nasty person." It's a repeated cycle that we're not going to continue. You're gonna get persecuted. This is like this is capital punishment. So I might be the Jesus that get to come around and turn around to the Pharisees and all these people and then get them condemned. And they trying to make it all about like I'm trying to keep some man. There is no Christ in it. This people in this family that they're following after, those are not the Christ. Those are the people that have been stealing my energy the whole time. So you making fake wolves or artificial wolves or something? Like, what are you doing? A lot of these people have more primate features. They have more primate features. They're not lions. You're not a lion. You don't have, or amphibian features like salamanders and lizards and stuff. Everything that they was born not to play with is what these fallen feathers played with in order to come up against the Christ or the Holy Spirit, and you're going to pay for it. How do I know this stuff and I don't have to read it in the book? I don't know. But I know you know it's true. That's why I'm saying I'm telling you stuff that you already know, that you've seen with your own eyes. And that's why you're going to be persecuted. I refuse to sit here and do it. I'm not that Jesus that came to die for your sins. And you're going to stop dumping your intellectual property or your sins in my intellectual property or in my subconscious. And you're going to pay for it on your own. When you go up there to those galactic federations and you get probed, they learn how to hack and dump the information in those of us down here or me alone. So that's why they want somebody to be you. What is the name? Burke? They want you to be you, our key. They want somebody to lay there and just be a key that they can push on or some button that they can push on to get into portals and stuff like this and things like this. That's it. And it's gonna stop. You're no better than me. You're just not. I'm not humiliated. I don't know what these people. Somebody could have me in outer space, giving head to 20 people every night. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not me. That's what I mean about. That's what I mean about. I just felt like these people started getting embarrassed when I started naming celebrities, so they all went the other way or something like this, and they're trying to find another Messiah. So when I was asleep, I woke up on the part where Joshua was going to take the people and go forward. That is the energy of this Pastor Dow Joshua, because Joshua Coleman has a different father. That is these people who stole something. They probably even stole some money or something from me, an inheritance from me, because he was messing around trying to get into the music industry. And this could be like the first or second. This could be like the second generation version of that brother, and they could have done something, and then started some kind of, like I said, started giving these people money to go off, and so they can always have places when they travel around to be at these places. But when it comes to the royal family and me being a full blown heir to the throne, these people could have erased whatever. Like when they took the monarchy away, they could have done something to the land and stuff that belonged to the royals, where they would be able to do the same thing. Have their little houses or whatever that belong to the crown, to be able to travel and meet and things like this in private. Or like I said, these people, if this happened 20 something years ago and really Elizabeth them were not even in power when she ended up allegedly passing away, because I had a vision that she passed away like a year before that. They just didn't know how to bring it to the public because something wasn't time yet. So they either turn back the hand of time, or I turn back with this map shifter. I turn back the hands of time to try to line it back up, okay, subconsciously, right? Or with my, because I'm not saying that I don't have intellect. It's just I'm not, like I just am. I'm not manipulating. I don't work with NASA to go to no secret program and all. I just am. Whatever it just is with me. You see what I'm saying? So I can't go, you know what I'm saying? Like what these people do is something, I feel like it's something that's already in my database. If something get too crazy for me to shift or redirect something as a creator race. Okay. We're talking about authentic or originality. We're not talking about with all the bells and whistles with this new tech and all this stuff. It's just like an OG. It's just an old model. The only thing that could be different about me, which would be the hero that probably be able to save this whole thing, is because they didn't give me upgrades. These girls like this, they've been getting upgrades since high school. They was already in their 20s or 25 or 30 years old when I met them in high school. They just stay small. They're just tiny. And she used to be like, she was kind of, plus size a little bit back then. Or like we was almost like the same. She wasn't no smaller, but she was shorter. Like this is like 5'4", something like this. So that's what they were just placed there and planted in the school. These are school plants. They got industry plants, family plants, school plants. They were already skilled at whatever they were doing to me when I was spending the night at their houses, when we were hanging out, whatever. These people should be persecuted. It's not me. Shit, everybody been looking at me and staring at me and seeing that I don't do nothing but sitting in the house. How you trying to put a crime on me? While you looking, you're not seeing that these people are trying to plant stuff or stealing stuff out of my house, trying to put IDs in places to make it seem like I was there with somebody, flying on these hovercrafts and taking stuff, and they're in Chicago, and then 1 hour later they're down in Texas or something like this on some kind of spacecraft. Like, stop. Like, nobody's even mad that I'm not included or something like that. I mean, I'm just going to make you look stupid with God. That's why God's wisdom can make man look stupid, and y'all mad. That's why you allowing all these people. That's why y'all like, we need more people we need more foreigners. We need more this. We need more Islam. Let's make this stronger. None of it is going to work. You've awakened the dragon now. Okay? So you keep on trying to make it seem like it's something else. Okay? And it's not. I'm telling you what it is. I don't even know about this and how I know it, but I know you know it's true when I say it. That's why you mad. That's why these people want to hurt me or stone me or something like this or finish the job. There's some kind of grid that was shown to me, some Epstein grid or something that was shown to me of some properties in my sleep before. I feel like, again, there was an Epstein clone that was around here somewhere. I felt this energy close to me at one point in time. But I feel like, I don't know, because these people act really bad with their technology and stuff. But it's like, if somebody's watching you, they wanted to approach you, they wanted to say something to you, and then they just get resentment because you can't just pick up on their energy. Oh, you don't remember? You didn't upgrade me like the rest of those people. So the people from high school, if they was already adults, like 25 years old, all the girls and the people that y'all knew was going to hang out with me, that means they're way older than that now. Because I was really, I think, at least my age when I started. I mean, I think I was the only one that was really showing up as myself. So these people would be more well-versed, more experienced even than that, right? So this could be also why God was saying, I won't regard the old. This could even be these people that was around me that's older. So you're basically just, the intellect or the intelligence or the genius. And so you're allowing them to abuse me in that way because it's hard to explain. It would seem like, you want me to look crazy. Like, who's picking? No, we didn't see anybody. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking about spheres. That's why we might use that black deck. You know that when I did wake up and start speaking and being aggravated or something, people would think this person is crazy. Nobody's doing anything to this person. But we're also pulling up and rehashing some of that energy that I did not see in my reality when I was younger. But you know that it was happening. So it will almost be like when Hope Michelson was staying behind, and when she was staying behind in Old Orleans, which could be somewhere in Wisconsin, when she was staying behind, and they said and they said that she would be okay, maybe until she started waking up, realizing who she was, or something like this. If these people went to like New Orleans, or they went and got scattered all these places, Texas or whatever like this, but it would be like whatever level of abuse that they were doing, it would be underlining. I would be the only one as I wake up that would be able to tell y'all about this, but not in a way where it's physically happening to me. So this is like taking God's child up to a high note or a high cliff and dropping a person down to see if they're a son of God. There could have been some head damage or something like this. Now, there's some of these males or something, or at least 12 of these people that's attached to me on a different type of bond here. And these women are trying to get them to go away from me, and then they snap the cord, right? And they think that that's going to stop me from having followers or my main people or my main guys or something like this. I don't know. I feel like there is a brother figure or somebody that could have been a brother or a extended brother, or as these men get taken on like Papa was a Rolling Stone after they create this family, then the second time, I mean 10 years later or 7 years later, they get a new group or a new body, they move somewhere else, have children with that. It could be those people that were all made aware of me, but I wasn't made aware of them. So I wouldn't know who my enemies are or who would be jealous of me. I just would see my dad had me and my sister and them, and I might even wake up and see, well, my sister might have had a different dad actually. Somebody could be lying about that, and I know my brother. So my brother did, right? Then I had to say, well, damn, maybe some of us had a different mom. Well, what the hell is this? I would only be worried about that little spot, but there's so many out there in these outer rings. I'm thinking about like the I don't think it's who, it's maybe the UN or something that has that map with the grate around it, with that metal like the ring goes around it or something like this. I look at that as like there's something going on in the center, and then there's people that know stuff that live on the outer ring, and then this ring, these people know a little bit more, and on the outskirts they know a lot about what we don't talk about in school and what we don't publicize as knowledge or something like this. The same dumbed down stuff they talk about on the media and on YouTube and stuff like this, that everyday people just in the rat race just think like this, and they're just in the world doing this. But there's a lot of people that been in that outer ring or outer rings, and they're back in here now, and they're running circles, and they're hacking into government and other arenas here to control us. So they think it's funny. These are the people that's ruling as children, and I'm the one that's gonna get the belt out and whoop your ass. I wish that it was like, oh, they're back or whatever. Oh, kumbaya. But no, you playing games too much or something like this. So I didn't want to be the one that have to grow up fast or not be a forever younger for another couple years, because I had to be serious and tell these people, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I would have went the way with them and became a renegade or something, you know what I'm saying, then something would have been different. But that's not what I was born to do. Just because you wanted to shut down the royal family or something like this and didn't want me to be queen, it doesn't mean that that's what this is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. All of this shit is illegal. And it's something that people shouldn't even be letting these people play around with. That's why I'm saying they have some kind of technology that can even make girls that may not be that attractive mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. The men are running towards these women. They may even, the men might be complaining, oh, you don't do this, you don't hug, you don't kiss. They don't either. But it's something that they're doing to these people with AI to make them think that pretty girls or nice people or people that are good on the inside are not. It's like you could be as fine as you want to. If you get on the hit list of one of these girls that might not have thought that they was prettier than you in school, or they was just, I'm telling you, somebody went and probed all the people from my school to see who was jealous or who sat next to me and said, oh, I wish I was pretty, or why do all the boys, these could be alien girls, underworld girls, these could be different type of breeds here, and they could see the it's almost like they could see the spiritual attraction. I didn't. I always thought I was still feeling rejected or something like this, like, or weird, or like a flower or something. I didn't feel like I was attracted to all these people, but I feel like whatever they were doing, letting people in on me, it was to procreate or breed, but they were in control of the breeding, right? They were in control of the breeding, even though I was supposed to be a part of this sector or this group of children. You see, they basically just used my energy, which was the most valuable player or the most valuable energy, act like I didn't exist, act like I couldn't have been a leader, this, and that, or whatever. And, they just took the energy. That's what I'm hearing. So, no, I mean, if they're doing something else or hearing something else right now, or what y'all, then we don't have the same God. And you was never tapped into that God. You were tapped into something else. That big brain that they created or something. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's see. And they took a lot of these children that do have energy in Mexico, because I feel like for centuries these men have been being sent down to Mexico to get a new skin, and after they denied somebody or something like this, and so they created children down there, and that's who y'all let back up through here. But they're not regular. It's kind of like, Mexico tagged these people and sent them back up here, and so it's really an act of war. But you don't see it that way because you want to be all up in everybody's ass. And that's what I'm saying. I will be the only one talking about what I'm talking about, even though it's true when you hear what I'm saying. So really, then we would have to say America was never about racism, because they're basically letting all of you foreigners and all of you dark-skinned people and light-skinned people and any old kind of people, other people, abuse the person with the lineage that's closest to what original Americans was like when you came here. And you steady trying to blame America for your mishaps, and it's your people that sold yourselves out and brought you and started making these deals with you. You went to the UK first, and they was doing slavery first, and before they even came here. So you're gonna try to make it seem like because I can't see your spiritual abuse, I can just pick it up in my subconscious. You're trying to make it seem like, well, see, she doesn't know. She's the one that been doing these violent crimes. Again, I don't like those signs when they say, thank God for the blood of Christ to cleanse us our sin. No, don't put that shit on me. No, because most likely you was doing it for something against me. You weren't doing it for me until now. I know you guys were molesting me or filling on me. And now you're embarrassed, and now you want to try to change something. And I feel like some people is just like, man, just to get this out of the way, That's why I know with the lollipop energy, that's why I know Daisy and some of these girls, Dream, Tarot, y'all will be embarrassed if I told these people about that robot that y'all made of me so y'all can have sex with me. Y'all nasty. And the one that y'all got, it's a masculine, one of my clones of my alleged spouse. He also have a clone of me. She could be just like me. I was gonna say she's thinner than me, but she may not be. But somebody is already with me. That's why they're not looking to be with me anymore, because you already have a version of me. And somebody says, what's the difference? That's an airhead or something. You're letting this person have money. What do a robot or something need to have with money that can't make decisions? This is just basically like you stole my inheritance and you made a robot that would be customary to give you the money and let you spend the money and let you have full control over the estate. That's not me. You created something that would be a yes woman or something. That's what y'all did the first time. When you fled, you created something that was like a yes woman. That's where none of the money or something is left right now. Because I would have never gave up my crown. I would have never gave up my throne. I would have never did that. And now you want to call me stingy, but you and this family units from these different sectors, from the first generation or second, third, fourth, whatever this is, that y'all was stealing or blocking or hiding assets. You don't have anything that didn't belong to me first. And you use my name. You came in my name. Many people came in my name saying you're the Christ, and you deceived many people to get finances and debt built up. I shouldn't have no debt. It's almost like I've been a baby because I was in the household with a male that was taking care of the bills. That was at least a decent provider. I didn't have any need to have any loans or anything in my name. So I didn't have anything on my record, criminal record or nothing. I don't have anything on my criminal record. So it would be my identity would be the perfect identity for a bunch of criminals to steal. And you can't tell me that that's God. It ain't my daddy. It ain't my father in heaven. No, it's not. Or whoever's with me, or whatever this is where you talk about heaven or something like this. It's almost like we're not even on that level of saying, we're not even on the level of Jesus saying, like in the Bible, y'all want me to quote it, it's not, things are different now. You made it different. So we're at that point where besides me, there is no other gods. You already hacked them or manipulated most of them in some kind of way. where they can't be the original version of themselves. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, and we're talking about positions. So we have this flower here, but we got the owl, but there's the pentacle right there. There's the Ace of Pentacles right here. That's me. So there's for your positions right there. Yeah, that's why I say perspective. So you know, if you really let Islam come move up in here and start building these mosques all over the place, you know, they would rally with these men and these Pharisees that, again, if it's a girl that's going to be coming. But now listen, you mean Christ is cussing? Christ is also a girl? You mean the Holy Spirit energy? What do you mean? Holy Spirit, you cuss. How you going to be the... Okay, you're going to mess around and find out once you try to put your hands on me in some other kind of way. That's why you do it in a stealth mode. So you wanted to make it even harder. I mean, of course, in that Jesus movie, people ain't walking around here with sandals and walking into Times Square and, you know, not Times Square, but in these things and talking about we're in the Temple of Solomon. How dare you say this? We here. And some of these temples are these girls, these tarot readers that y'all built out to try to do the same thing that God do, like you do all the time, copycat. That's why that's all you create is copycats. And this is why Christ, when in that movie, he was saying, these people is robbers and thieves, and everybody that came before me, they was doing this and that. And there's people rooting it secretly in their soul. They rooting right now. If they have one left in a soft spot in their chest, they're rooting, but they can't say anything. That's why the scriptures we quoted the other day, I don't like the fact that they said they're dumb, and I don't like that. But I just think that these are people that went into something that they don't know and they got compromised. But the lucky thing, I'm hearing that for some of these celebrities and stuff, the real ones are still out there. The ones that had the record deals or was actually performing on stage and stuff like this, they may not be able to speak. The ones that actually maybe got a little bit plump, or they started out in the industry where they was very gorgeous, but then they started going through puberty or something, and they wasn't really that attractive, and they took them out, or something like this, or they started aging fast or something like this for going against God or something, and they had to take them out. If they would take the essence of the being and then use that. But that's why I say it's weird, because if these people were dealing with they did that to you. You did that to yourselves through or through the crown, or that part of the crown. I didn't do it to you. I was the one to come fix it. So I'm not the one that's saying I'm not this Jesus that came to change anything. That's not what this is. There's also a Sleeping Beauty Aurora aspect to this. Somebody's saying we're moving too fast. No, you try to speed ahead, and now you're seeing that something is getting in alignment, and you wasted all your time. And so you're trying to say, oh, that's old news or something. No, you don't notice it's going on again. See, because these people may not be a part of this time. So it might take another 10 years. I don't know, something like this. But believe me, all of this is falling. It's like this is the faith of the mustard seed, or these people have ye men, or those people have little faith. They're figuring out that they should have just stayed with Christ. Now they're just taking the next best thing of a tarot reader that they like to listen to. That's gonna say what they want them to say and stuff like this, and not challenge these people to change or something like this. You know. Like I said, the thing is because you imagine when Jesus was talking to all these people, there was people all around. So somebody's mad because I created a different type of environment for myself, so I don't end up getting killed by the same people that I was sitting with to prolong something until I could figure it out. So I just picked up on YouTube, right, and listening to people on YouTube, or somebody thinks that I need gratification or something like this because I have music on right now at the same time. So what? If this was back in Jesus' time, back then, I would be walking in some kind. We're not doing that. We have YouTube now. We have platforms like YouTube now. My voice is going across the world, or it would be if they would take this whatever this is off of my channel was not, it's illegal to have it on me as ancient land. So you're going against your own laws. That's why I say you can't be trusted. You cannot be trusted. So why is somebody worried about my little 5,000 subscriber channel that been like that for the last 7 years? And I know it's some bomb ass information on there. But even all the scholars and stuff like this, they don't want to give me my, see, that's where it's supposed to, hey, I want to talk to you. You made it weird. You made it weird that God got to show me when you talking and say, hey, that's the way you was thinking about this. You didn't go that deep, but you were the inspiration for this, or you were the inspiration for that. Since nobody else is going to tell you. Because these people are afraid to, again, you're fat, you're black, you're ugly, you're stupid, you don't got no whole bunch of credentials in college or something like this, or higher level, higher college credentials. They don't want to see that God instilled something in somebody else already that don't have all these crafty names, that didn't even go past, somebody that probably didn't even go past pre-algebra in school, and they're still a genius in their own way. You want people to buy into, and many people know about the education system. It's just training, but still you're going to try to, you know what I'm saying? It's like people just opened up their brain a couple years ago during the time of Aquarius, and then they just closed it back up. And now they don't know nothing. Or some of these people that did go to college and stuff like this for this stuff, the intel was already stripped from you, and you're embarrassed to say it, that you don't even remember anything you went to college for. So you went to college and paid for college for somebody else to strip you of your intellectual property, and now you don't even know what you went to college for. You spent all those years in medical. This is what the future is going to be headed towards. So somebody is just spitting out who doing what are they doing? Oh yeah, like, it's just starting repetitive now. Break it down to where the people can understand it. You're not going to be able to be yourself, and you're not going to be able to be yourself. I don't mean like, oh, go to school and wear this and shut up and don't. No, somebody else is going to be you. You can scrape off your SKU number, and they're going to put it on the back of their neck. And you're going to have to borrow. You're going to have to ask somebody, can you be yourself today? You're going to have to buy yourself to be yourself today. And you might be too expensive for you to buy yourself to be yourself again. If you miss yourself. People going to be trying to buy tickets to be themselves. And everybody got a point to prove that somebody is not the Christ, or somebody is not this, or somebody. Everybody got a point to prove or something. They don't want to just be real about something. It's like, well, who could it be? If it's not me, who could it be then? Okay, why people ain't investing in that person in the public eye? Who else is it? Because I will be right there trying to see what I could do to help this person. Who is it then? I never felt these. I never felt these stares of envy and jealousy and stuff like this. It's almost like these people wanted to make it seem like when I was growing up, I didn't even really exist. But I always had some kind of stability in a higher power. So I don't look to anybody. Okay, you guys talk to each other. You click up with each other. You have Zoom. You have technology in your head where you can click up with each other and watch me on TV in your brain for free. You mean to tell me I can't have my music playing in the background? It's y'all that's on there. It's most of these people, it's these girls that be coming on here trying to tease that they sleeping with the old male or something, or slab riders or whatever. That's not even a Taurus. If it is, it's a mechanical one. Thanks to Elon Musk or somebody. Direction. I mean, you just have to. I mean, you don't have to see it the way I see it. I am all of those people. I'm a part of Trumpet. I'm a part of all these people. They have a problem with it. I don't know why. I don't know why it has to be hidden. No. It's almost like in one of them superhero movies when they was like, just let it. We're all here. We're here. Just let it be known. Like, why is everybody still hiding it? You're making it more dangerous that way. Oh, but Daisy and them can do it and try to act like they're so flighty, or they have superheroes. These girls can do it to manipulate people so that they can keep on bullying other girls and making them feel bad about themselves. I never walked around and made these girls feel bad about themselves or like I was better than them. You just feel some kind of way, and you think you're gonna persecute me because of some kind of way that you hid and you haven't healed from 25 years ago? Girl, please. And somebody wants you to love them or something. I don't want nothing to do with nobody that's trying to put my name on something and claim me like I'm a piece of fucking property or a pillow that you buying at Target. No. Whatever the fuck that is, no. Soon as I find out about it, the shit is getting shut down. You know what I'm saying? The stupid thing is there could be a masculine energy or something. All you gotta do is open your mouth and say something. Like I'm hearing something where like somebody's like, I'm going to get that person is my wife anyway. So somebody could have joined these people 12 years ago or something. Somebody could have been in reverse for 12 years. They could have joined these people on some kind of crusade or something like this. And the whole thing about this is just being brought out of proportion than it have to be. Somebody would have just had to say something. We have dominance here. So I'm seeing Penya again. Okay? Like on the Lion King. Because somebody's saying, oh, this person is not forgiving, but nobody even asked for forgiveness. Nobody's being honest about what you actually did. We're talking about missing children, displaced children, and everything. I don't trust anybody that didn't fully put a disclosure into me about something that's missing from me, especially my children. And people act like I don't feel this. You think I'm not weighed down if somebody has populated a group of children that's separated from me that I didn't get to hold in my arms? Do you think that? Or I don't have, do you think that somebody is a robot or something fully or something like this? Do you think that wouldn't weigh down a woman if somebody just took something out of her uterus and just started dispersing it to people? The children could be getting abused or anything, and that could be pulling on my energy. You wouldn't want somebody to do it to your parent or something unless they were a part of this program and they knew exactly, and they can pull up something and look at these children or something from their spaceships and see how they're doing. You wouldn't do it to somebody else. Then why you think you're going to do it to me? We got Puerto Rico in reverse. Two of Swords here with this gecko thing or this little frog or whatever.
No. My back.
No. Something about fake identity, because I feel like we're getting girl in the mirror, but there's no way. You got Mommy Wata wearing one of my skin suits, acting like it's me. You got Mommy Wata or one of these girls wearing that skin suit, because Daisy could be Mommy Wata's creation. I think it's like Mommy Wata, Lily, my cousin Nisi. I usually know Nisi's clones because of their hands and their feet. My daughter has the feet. One of my twins has the feet. She didn't always have them, but she has them. That's how I know that y'all been splicing and y'all been playing with the energy. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, I've been around these people. I know what you're doing. So the lips. So if this cousin was jealous of me when we were younger, I wouldn't have known that, but maybe this could have been something. And so
she keep hitting me.
Okay. Just go away from her. She's done now.
Okay. To her.
Well,
she's
okay, just grab her hands like this and both of them and say, do not do that. And then do like that and walk away.
She keep doing
Okay, well, I don't know what to do. Kids go through phases when they hit people and you have to adjust to it. You can't spank her every single time or nothing like this. I don't know. Like, you're old enough to just let it pass once in a while. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but she hit me 4 times.
Okay. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe it's time for her to go to bed. Maybe she's acting up. You always got your room you can go to until she calm down or something. I'm not saying it like, just let her get away with it and just let her calm down. I'm just saying we can't just all day long. You just can't. At that age, it's best you just ignore her. You're not bleeding. You don't have no bruises. I know it hurts a little bit. Okay, I know it hurts a little bit, but, I don't know. Tell Nene. I don't know. So, definitely. Definitely I can see why. Definitely, I can see why. Because these people are acting like when they had to go on their journey and be, led astray or led out or something, they're trying to act like they didn't go through times when they had to go to be in like a homeless shelter, or they didn't never have to be dirty on the streets, or they never had a situation where they didn't have all the things that they needed in order to tend to themselves. And then you're going to try to take things from somebody and then try to record them and slander them publicly and humiliate them when they don't have everything that they need. Or like I was telling you guys before, people always want to make an at-home mom look stupid. So that's why I said the women that are at-home moms or that have they should be furious, I would think. Even though there might not be that many left here in America, people are it's changing rapidly. They should be furious about this. Okay, you're just basically mad at people that dedicated their, and you wanted to show these people that we are the boss of your children. Don't you know we already killed your original children? We kidnapped them and gave them to somebody else back in 1990, or out of the hospital. You know, and I'm the one that's gonna bring it down. I know that. I know that. Even though they're changing the time here or the shapeshifter map, I know that there's a possibility that Madeline McCain could be a clone of my last daughter here. And you turned her Caucasian and you gave her to that person. And now you could have changed her. You could have changed, if you have that girl, if you have somebody named Hope, you could have changed her back brown skin, and now she's living with Jakayla Tarot. Oh wait, Jakayla John Ye, or Ye John, whatever it is. Yeah. So that's what this is. But it would expose them bringing back some of these celebrities and these other people and these families, bringing them back, and they don't have empathy genes. So, but these are Indian givers, because they could have left something to me in their wills or left homes to me. And the same people that they're hanging out with, that they're already told to give me these things or allotting me these things, Versace, all of these things. Yeah. Then you, now these people could be mad at me because I'm saying it here. And they're like, oh, you don't know how it works or something. It works the way I say it's going to work. Because again, even if these people are coming back from the dead, they would still be beneath me. And I would be the living one that can buy and sell, that we holding all of the money for this community or this family or the cornerstone that you rejected. And you don't want to have to, I'm the banker family. Yes, that's me. But again, you talk about banks and the banking, what they did and everything, but nobody's telling the fact that these people stole stuff from people that were trying to build, and they were really serious about building in America, and you stole everything from these people, and then God blessed some of these people to be in the banking industry until somebody took it too far.
Let me see that lighter.
I don't have it.
Yeah,
I don't know where it
one
went.
that you left the bathroom
I think
with.
it might be in the back. Might be outside on that table. So that's where the elitists come. You can't wipe it away from. You can't wipe it away. So basically, the money that you stole, you just stole it from the bank or something like this, and now there's interest on it. But that's why I'm saying, like, people want to try to say, oh, don't lend to and this and that. Some of this stuff in the Bible is been. That's why, again, when I say word girl or the word, I can reword it now because I can see it. With God's, if he don't want me messing with some words, I won't automatically interpret it when I read it. It would just sound like the Bible. But if I hit something in that book, and I have the right to correct it, and I'm supposed to be working with a team to do so, but you're denying me this right or my birthright or something like this. And that's just not going to be a go anymore, because I got stuff to do. You hold me back now. You're going to be going to jail for those crimes. You're not going to sit up in my face because people like, oh, girl, fight back for yourself. Bitch, I didn't not know what they was doing. I get it when we get it. We get it together. When I come on here, we get it together. The sad thing is somebody could be out there right now that knows exactly what they could go fill out or put or come bring to you or let you know to sign or something that will get this started so that you can have, because it's almost like you somebody wants you to be over here like, oh, let me fix it. Oh, wait, but you didn't use law, so maybe you got to go. Oh, you got to put nails in here. Wait, oh my goodness, this is about to topple over. Like, it's time to get something in a stake in something and then move. Like, what are we doing here? And if you don't want to be a part of it, then get your ass. You right, yeah. If you don't want to be a part of it, if you don't want to bow down and be a part of it, then get your ass on. I have the authority to do so, just like you gave it to my fathers before me. But they weren't being assaulted and abused and treated like some type of piece of meat or something. And I'm going to have the same thing. Because I'm hearing that even amongst time, you knew that some of these people were not men, that they were women, and you also allotted them that, but they looked like men on the outside, but they actually had a yoni. Or they were transgender. The Fool. We got Venus covering up her private parts as soon as I said that. Okay, let's see. We also have this energy here. The Eight of Cups. Somebody's about to leave or something like this. I told y'all. This reminds me of this girl that worked at Burger King. She looked like this girl named Annie that I met on MySpace, and we was pen pals. But like I said, this, and that's why I'm saying somebody's holding this up because you don't want to be a lesbian or you don't want to do this and that, or that time is over. Like, what is somebody trying to do? I don't understand what they're trying to do. Like, I'm not really not that like interested in, or nothing has piqued my interest. I'm telling you, this is some type of discrimination here. I don't even know how to explain what I feel like these people are trying to say, but you don't have that charge over me. And I feel like there's a masculine energy that moved on. They could be in a contract or something like this with somebody. Whose contract? You still in a contract with me? How you in a contract with somebody else? You in a forever contract with me? How you in a contract with somebody else? Just like the disciples just showed. I told y'all this is like on Mayfair Witches. This is like Lasher showing up and like, oh, the 16th. Yeah, I don't want to do this no more. Or this is like the disciples, somebody been doing this skit over and over again. And then the disciples show up this time and say, we don't want to do this anymore. We don't want to support Jesus anymore or something like this. And we're going to just act like this doesn't exist. Let's just go this way, forget about the whole thing. There might be other people that's raising their hand that like, we want to be the disciples. But they're rather shut everything down or something like this. And this might be the first and the last. You trying to stop the last from happening? The last judgment or the last from happening? I feel like this is a test for these people with God. Eight of Pentacles. Because it's like, I don't know. It's something weird here. I wish those words never had to pass my lips. I'm tired of, I wish it never had to cross my lips. But it's the way that something is going, why it had to. So somebody was preventing growth because they could be in a same-sex relationship. Eight of Pentacles. And somebody might be swooping in because they see that that's what's going on now. Y'all, I don't know why these two boys look just like my cousin and Lisa sons. This Zante and Anthony, they look just like them. This is great. They look just like them. It's crazy. These boys look. One is light skinned, one dark skinned. They look just like this. I don't know who made these cards and made this weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who made these cards and made this weird. But it trips me out every single time I see it. It's just I swear on everything I love. It looked just like them. It freaks me out every time I see this card. It's the only reason why I don't like this deck. The moon energy. Mm.
What's that?
Something is hidden. That's what I'm saying about like people get offended or whatever. But like I said, if the wolf clans are going against their own or something like this, or their rabbit or something, mm, that would have to be handled. You sat there and supported fake wolves all this time. Like, what is your deal? Something like this. And you knew it. King of Wands energy. This could also be some fight. Y'all told y'all this remind me of the thing with Jake Gyllenhaal and that one guy fighting whatever on that island with that girl that needed somebody to help her with her bar. Roadhouse. This is what this guy remind me of every single time. What this remind me of every single time. So they got the moon energy with something here, and then we have the moon, and then we have dominance. There's something about cross contamination too. I feel like this is not just about bullying somebody. Like whatever they're dealing with also has something to do with cross contamination here. Whatever these people are doing, it has something to do with that. There's people mad at you because you didn't, or mad at me because I didn't want to be in a commitment with them, but I can't even relate to you. We're not even on the same level. And I'm not saying it to be snooty. I'm just saying, why are we wasting? Why am I going to sit here and say, well, I don't know how to explain it to you, but I mean, I feel y'all like beating on my back or whatever like this, like trying to get my attention, but I really don't know. You want me to act like, oh, you don't know? You mean you can't see? No, I can't see nonsense. I can't see. I can see dead people, but I can't see dead people. You get what I'm saying? I can sense dead people or disconnected people, but I can't see them. I'm not. It's not an impediment. It's not nothing like that. It's just almost like explaining to these people, and you're not going to try to explain to me that I'm dead because that's not the case. You went and lay down with these bats and they turn you dark. You went and with the moon and they turn you dark. I can't see these bats cleave into this dark thing right here. It's not the same no more. You understand? Where I could have probably picked up on people's signal in 3 ways, but it's God is telling me it's not nothing to worry about for me. So I don't know what it is for them. I don't know why you're so concerned. Why people are like, oh, just love me. I don't even know who this is. I don't know these people. Even if I thought I knew them in the Truman Show, I don't know them, obviously. I don't know them. And none of these people have no authority. There's no other Elizabeth energy that's like, oh, I'm gonna call you Mary of Scots because I got both of their blood running through me. So there's no sitting here talking about, oh, with this cousin that tried to usurp the throne, talking about I'm gonna name the person's next successor and make sure it's something that they can't fathom or they can't take. So if my seed was supposed to be being populated right now, and Denise's seed is being populated right now, and this may not even be a true sector of this bloodline, something is wrong. If I birthed a child and the feet and the hands is like this person, and this ain't even my real, then what is this? If this person may not even be of the real bloodline or something like this, what are you telling me? There's no getting away with it. And I don't have to have children to be who I am here to be. I don't even think we hear about Jesus having any children. Or even if we do, it's not something so popular where everybody talks about it. You know, it's one of them parts in the Bible where people kind of probably skip over, or they kind of know some of the lineage of Jesus or something like this, like the lineage of Jesus before him and was Behor, I'm about to say Behor, or around him at that time or something, but we don't really focus, especially like in the churches I grew up in, we didn't focus on Jesus' children and continuing on. You know what I'm saying? We didn't focus on that. Nobody thought about that. Because you always kill the person. It don't care if he came back Chinese. I don't care if it was a woman. I don't care if it was a man. I don't care what it is. You motherfuckers will kill the person because you still in some kind of something. I'm telling you, whatever these people got their hands on, it's in the wrong hands of the wrong people. Even if they from the same bloodline, they was never supposed to put their hands on this particular stuff. This is like the highbrow or the higher level commitments here. People that earn this on a humanitarian level. This is not going to be the people that robbed and killed and steal and got sent away and everything like this that should be having access to this. And even if they did, it's not anymore. It's not somebody's fault if they birth somebody that's righteous or something like this. Then it's time for a cleansing. It's the only thing. You're so stupid you don't understand. It can't always be night or it can't always be darkness all the fucking time. You doing filthy stuff in the background. You got your nerves to pick up a stone and try to launch it at me because I say cuss words because I'm pissed. No. So somebody's saying goodbye. Some of these family members could be giving their young boys up. Sacrificing them to get men attracted to them, or these people could be sleeping with their sons and sleeping with they doing something weird here, okay? So I'm hearing goodbye in reverse over here. So I'm hearing something about ups and downs here. Like I said, and if a masculine energy was that much powerful on this earth and they already knew who I was, there would be no way that this person would be allowing these people to do this. Or soon as they seen the first video clip, because I know y'all be watching something of somebody doing something or something that looked like me doing something. This person would have made sure that this was not happening behind the scenes. Yeah, because somebody was having a workplace affair. Somebody could be African. Somebody don't want to say goodbye. They could have been having or Puerto Rican. Somebody was having a workplace affair. And they acting like they fake busy. Maybe this person don't want to face you. Somebody could have been having a same-sex workplace affair. But there's no growth. They're trying to act like somebody's getting so much pleasure where they are, and we see you're mad and we see this, but it's just not true. These people are sweating or something like this. It's so weird. They want somebody to feel some kind of way. Like, I don't know if they're doing some kind of testing or something, but you know, boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, she's just mad because boyfriend and girlfriend. Girl, it's bigger shit going on this earth. That's why I said these are some really little silly motherfuckers or something. I don't know. And that's why I said just go. Get them up out of here because I don't have time for that shit, girl. That's why I could never be no damn high school teacher or nothing. I'd probably rather deal with smaller children. I can't do preschool or nothing. I just can't do none of it. Yeah. We got Key or Kiki. Somebody lied and said that you said go on this robot or go on this handmaid or something like this. Like, okay, so somebody is like creating some type of even this Daisy person is trying to, I can tell when my voice changes sometimes that they're trying to squeeze and pop into my videos. It's an invasion. It's an invasion. They just showed you a certain kind of alien invasion on TV, and you just think that that's the only kind that there is. Somebody don't want to say goodbye, but they're having a workplace affair. I don't know. Ups and downs. Also, like, I think that, I just like to have something in my background. Um, mm, I mean, any idiot would know that the music is not preparing my message. Just because I like to look over at the screen once in a while and see, it's almost like kind of like a creating another way of communication. You see what I'm saying? It's like, because I know people be sending in like little requests. It's like a DJ that's not going to be looking at the thing to see what kind of requests could be coming in on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I might slip something in. I might not. Because I know people be trying to play with me and set me up. They just trying to play with me or something like this. And it's something that's like make me not be so serious or something like this. But I feel like not everybody on there is really I know everybody on there is not really a friend. And people are also trying to get you to say stuff, keywords and stuff like this in order to manipulate the situation. But you're not going to defeat God in the end. So, you know, that's why I said these people or whoever got my pieces, they must die. It's an order. And in Emperor energy, it could be a command here. I mean, there's no other reason. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. If this was somebody else's stuff, or you found out that somebody ate your $2 million diamond, that, you know, you come pick up your diamond or whatever, and somebody like, well, I just, you know, I don't know if I want to give it back to you, and then they end up swallowing it. You about to be probably ready to cut that person open to get your diamond out, ain't you? If they just throw it down their throat and say, how you gonna get it now? You probably gonna take that motherfucker out. That's how I look at these people. That's how I'm starting to see them. But they started to see me as something, so it's really an eye for an eye. Because I've never killed anybody's child. I've never harmed anybody's child. So there would be no reason for somebody to say, oh, well, we harmed your child because you harmed. I, myself, didn't harm a child. So, never. So, I spanked my own children or something when they were younger, but I've never harmed anybody's child. So, none of you hoes had a reason to harm my children. But out of jealousy or something, and you're gonna pay for that. The ones that I can detect, and you do, what I'm saying is just bringing the alarm. There's people in the background, because I do have a presidential status on my back. That's why you have the eyes on me, but with no protection. You're going to check and look and probe or do the Patriot Act or something on these people, and you're gonna find what it is that I'm telling you is there, and you're gonna find it in me. And you're going to handle these people accordingly. The same way they think that they can run around here and handle me. Because now you're looking like flies or something like this flying around my house. And I don't have to have you in there. They make fly swatters. They make fly swatters. Nobody is safe here. Nobody can escape from that wind or that wrath of whatever that is. So stop pretending. There's no messengers over here. I'm not no fucking messenger. Okay? I am that Lord thy God that you stole from to get out of Egypt. And you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that. So pregnancy in reverse, there could be a gay couple or somebody could be using your womb in order to facilitate gay males with children without your permission. And it's like people like, oh, you're so hateful. Why won't you let nobody ask me? Stop trying to act like people is asking people for their energy. No, you know why somebody is saying what they're saying. You know why I'm saying what I'm saying. Where is the money? If I'm going to be a surrogate or if you're going to take something from, where is my money? Nobody need to be getting 100% out of nobody anything. I never signed no fucking contract with nobody. But you're going to pay me if you had me in one. You're going to pay me everything you owe me if you had me in one. And if you stole something like some type of company from me, you're going to go to jail or you're going to cut the fucking check. God knows. It's a higher power of everything that knows. Because somebody thought somebody should. I would fight for anybody that I could hate a person to guts. But if I found out that somebody took everything from somebody and it's a chance of getting it back, I'm going to be on the team of getting it back for that person, even if I hate your guts, because I hate worse than your guts is the injustice on that caliber or on that scale. So, like I said, these people don't know me. You don't know shit about me. Oh, somebody's stingy. No, I know you've been stealing. I told you don't ask me for. You know why I'm saying that? Because you already stole everything from me. So why would you even be thinking that you got the audacity to come put your hand out and think you about to get anything from me? And that's why I'm saying these people that sat around and wait until you done had it up to here with what source is showing you. And you're like, You're abusing people, getting them to say something like, oh, joking around like, oh yeah, that baby would be, it doesn't matter. It's my business if I'm saying like, it's my business if I'm saying like, it's my business if I'm saying, I don't want to have a child or something like this. But if God is doing something, if God put something together, I'm just not gonna let you play God in my life, and I will know the difference. I'm not gonna let you goofies play in my life because somebody is jealous and they want to see me as a single mother because you fuck with the wrong niggas and you was a single mother. Because obviously, if I'm in this situation, I could have messed with the wrong person and I wasn't a single mother. But that's why I said, which one is best? That I thought I was being taken care of. I thought that I was in a situation where I was being provided for, but it came with a cost. Or you seen that all of you rallied up behind me and stole from me and humiliated me through all my life, possibly, right? But you're still mad because you was a single mother, so you want to covet a man or something that belonged to me and then make me sit here with nothing and try to pop a baby in my belly because you jealous? Bitch, get your head checked. We don't need people like this in whatever this is that y'all got going on. These bitches need to be taken out back. That's just what I'm going to say. That's what I said. It's respect what they did in Iraq. If these people was doing this, we just see the mass execution. Why? I can see why. What? You think I'm supposed to be having some type of something? I can see why. I said I can see why if this is what if something was happening where somebody went and put some people in the gas tank, I can see why. If this is what they were dealing with. You think you know more than me because of your experience that you have being a scammer for centuries. And I'm telling you, I know something else about how things was working. In the story that you got that make you got all hot and bothered or whatever like this, some of them people was not black people. They wasn't this people or nothing at all. They was something else. And that's why they was hanging from them trees. Some of them people is what I said. And I know what I'm talking about. So you're not going to try to shame. Oh my God, would you say something like that? Why are you doing what you're doing? That could be an eye for an eye today too. Just the truth. It's just the truth. Too late. Somebody is not popping the question to somebody. Okay. We have memories. Like I said, any man that let millions of people know what they're doing before the person knows what they're doing, you don't deserve my hand in marriage. If you got to run something through a nation when you know what they've been doing, I don't want to have you as a husband. So I hope this ain't for me. Well, I hope it is. Because you might well just go back in the other direction. Because somebody that let it get out this far out of line, you didn't want it in the first place. If you let something get this far out of line, you didn't want it in the first place. Like I told you, this is like somebody putting you through hazing knowing that they wasn't going to invite you to their thing anyway. They just wanted to get away with hazing you. Or abusing someone. Or abusing some type of authority. Also something about DNA. Like somebody is not somebody's children. Because I was thinking like, okay, if I seen some pictures of my cousin Annalisa, and she was with a guy that kind of looked like my spouse, and or in my spouse's brother. She was with two guys. One looked like my first or second, no, the second generation version of my brother-in-law, and one of the boys looked like the first or second generation version of my husband. Okay. And she was like at the dinner or at a swimming pool or something with these people. But I remember I can't remember why when we were younger, when she first had her children, whatever, like this, um, their dad Anthony, that's why I'm wondering if these family members got a hold of these people and brainwashed them, because their dad name was Anthony, right? And I remember when I found, I could have sworn it's like almost like the what do you call it? It's almost like the Mandela effect or something like this, because I could have sworn that we found out at the teenage years that their dad died. We were still young mothers, like, because all of us almost had our children around the same time, me and my peer cousins. And I could have sworn we found out that her baby daddy died. And I was all sad about, like, damn, I wouldn't even know what to feel if my baby daddy, if my children was going to have to grow up with no father or something like this. Like, it was the first person that I knew that was one of my peers that was going to have to raise their children without the father. And then all of a sudden it sped up to a couple years later, and I could have sworn that they were saying, oh, and I think she was distraught about it too. But it was almost like the dad didn't die. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the dad didn't die. And it's funny because somebody said that, like, Burke as an adult, he got this like silly smile on his face all the time. That I remember their dad had this kind of smile on his face all the time. But that's the only thing that I really remember about him. I remember what he looked like. But I was thinking, okay, well, did these girls go back to, like, can they only go back to like 1997 or something and make something seem like it? Because somebody done tricked this person into thinking that he walked away with the right person, or he was with, like, again, I found the boyfriend, me and him was in some type of real love. They made him think that this was like Velvet or Lily. This could be a clone of this person. Or again, this could be, okay, so it could have been a version of this masculine in Texas. And that person could have picked that Janae person, my old friend from there. Because she looked like a mixture between them two. But I don't know. It was like, but I if I think about now and I think back, I'm like, damn, that could have been the first glitch. That was the first glitch right there. Because I promise you, I don't know if it's a reoccurring dream or something, but I wasn't even that close or fond to her baby daddy or nothing, but that was trippy because I could have sworn that he passed away, and then like a couple years later or something, somebody was like, oh yeah, the dad is coming. I'm like, and I couldn't even fix my lips to say it. So I don't know if this is a dream, a vision, subconscious, or what. I just really don't know. But somebody could be finding out somebody's child is not theirs. Maybe somebody went looking for something or something. I don't know. The DNA is the reverse of these children. Or maybe somebody was saying, maybe somebody was saying that some children was theirs, but it was really, somebody could have been saying some children was theirs. Okay. But really, these children were not. Or at some point in time, I'm hearing that some of these people will swap out their children or leave their children behind, and then they will create something in the likeness, but it's something about incestual behaviors. Because I think that they're supposed to have the same dad, but it didn't look like it. Okay? I'm just saying that. But I don't know. I'm not, something is not right. So I don't know if this person tried to say that my baby, like my husband is the baby daddy of her children or something. I don't know what the fuck this is. Or one of my men is the baby daddy of her children. I don't know. Or like I said, if they could be trying to delete me from creation and put this cousin instead. Okay? Because I could have sworn she was a Scorpio too, but she's supposed to be a Taurus. But they could have been already trying to create this person to take my identity or take my destiny here. Okay? And like I said, these people are trying to hide their sexuality. I know about these people. Okay? So even the ones that pierce me, their mother is this person, the first female cousin to molest me. Like I said. And they could have a forever young, somebody could have cloned this person several times because of some sexual desire or some lustful energy or something like this. Twin flames. Yeah, and I feel like they knew they was twin flames with this Queen of Pentacles, or somebody's finding this out. Okay. I don't know if somebody's trying to force me to latch me down so then they can come try again after you didn't already just clown me or something. And I'm just going to be stuck taking it or something like this. I don't know. Not having it. You're going to have to work just like anybody else after I done put all this work into myself, baby, for this second season of my life. You will have to work just like anybody else or work. You know, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? This would be the first time a nigga going to have to really work if I'm going to get swapped out or if I'm getting wife swapped. Shit ain't no just passing nothing on. And that's why I feel like these women don't have no value in themselves. They just get moved on, or maybe they're more animalistic. I don't want to disrespect anybody's culture, but don't try to push it on me. Maybe these people, it's not even about love and lust, and they don't feel no kind of ways. It's just like, I want Lisa, meet me on the corner, bang, bang, bang. And then they don't think nothing about this person again. I'm not judging. I mean, it sounds kind of fun or something. I'm just not participating in it. It's scary to me. All the shit that's going on these days. Messing around somebody, you might be ending up growing a new booty hole or something. I don't want it. I'm not judging at all. I'm just saying, you know. That's why I said anybody that would be, see, these are people that like to see people homeless, or they like to see them come from comfort to just dumped out on the street. Because I feel like there would be an uproar if somebody found out that this is what men were doing to women. This should be in your community a fucking uproar. Like, just because somebody think that you bougie or that's what you get, you lived comfortably and now you're not. I didn't do anything to anybody where I should not be. So what is wrong with you? Like, this was a portal opening up for me to get a new beginning. The perfect little Prince Charming storybook something. If we was going to go in that direction, I gave up on that a couple years ago. So now I'm just working on this, and that's a problem for you too. So you want to come throw something in my stomach to block me? No, that shit is over. So somebody is taking a wrong direction, or they went in the wrong direction. But maybe this person is not going to pop the question because they're looking at memories to this person. All right, but something could be too late. Because somebody else could have already came in. All right, and they got love on, not on the brain, they got it on their pants thing. Okay. Two of Swords. You might be able to see this person coming, King of Wands. Yeah, there's some craftiness going on here. Why somebody can't be popping or ain't popping the question, or they could have changed direction as to what something. There's some craftiness around why somebody's not. Maybe somebody, I see blood here, or we got dominance here. So if this is about position, whoever got this red poppy thing on their fingernail, like 1010, it's on the ground. So the position ain't the woman or the male that somebody's trying to, this person is stuck in the mud. This could be somebody trying to get dominance over a man that they know that is your, you know, like I said, I'm territorial than a motherfucker. I'm not jealous, but I'm territorial. I don't know how to be territorial against a space alien or something, but I know regular stuff, okay? So, you know, if we lived in the future, I mean, maybe in the future they're trying to have it like you got to have an underground woman You gotta have a alien. Well, shit. If they gotta have that, then nigga, I gotta have them too. You know what I'm saying? Six of Swords here in the reverse. Somebody could be going to jail behind something that they did. This could be a murder. They could even try to put the blood on somebody with the name S, or somebody's name is S. Sequina, girl, Chanel, Chantel, Sharon, Sally, Susan, Shell. Something is too late. Serafina. I used to like that movie. Somebody's going to jail. And somebody's sad. So something they did to somebody. They could have did something bloody. Something that would be considered something. It's like ripping somebody's womb out with your bare hands and feeding it to some wolves or something. Just throwing it out like waste on the road or something. Because I keep hearing something like, because I know that President Carter looked a lot like Baldwin, whatever her name is, Baldwin. And I was getting wind of whoever's connected to that body or that camp, that they were doing something, you know, nefarious with like people's sexual, you know, something. So somebody could have already been trying to give somebody something to transform them into a boy. Like, I will be ready to, you know, that's why I say these people is be acting stupid, man. Stop acting stupid about it. Because if you woke up one day and something like your penis was missing or something, you would go on a fucking rampage. So, you know, and if a girl is standing there and she try to run and somebody say, okay, hold on, man, leave this woman alone or something. And then he tell that nigga what she did. He gonna hold her down, probably. So this dude can get a better shot. No, same thing about a mother and her children. And you live by it, you die by it. That's why people should be careful with lives that they take. So this could be wolves that go into the den or something like this and eat the babies or something when somebody is gone. Yeah, there's some kind of messaging or something that's being blocked. Somebody knows this. It worked out perfectly. So the fool that end up with this person, just be careful, because this is exactly what somebody wanted. We got Chariot in reverse. But like I said, to the fool that waited until the last minute too, that's what you get. I'm not about to be crying over it. So this could be somebody else's situation here. Hierophant energy. False judgment. Somebody is still being seen as a Hierophant or a Pope energy. Or this is already somebody's birthright that somebody can't take away from somebody. And these Chariot people in reverse are not going to be protected here. Okay. These Chariot people is not going to be protected. Like, it's almost like, it's like one of those movies somebody wants you to be sad or something. It's like, oh, Roger that. And you're just like, yeah, bro, I see you trying to send me some subliminals, but there's no connection there anymore. Just let the connection go to that one bitch that you so-called wanted to be, or you're not man enough to stand up to this person and go past this person or over their head. So just do that, because I'm not the one. There's some sense of integrity or something that was built and instilled in me. The first measure that you think that I'm about to look like I'm about to be competing with somebody, motherfucker, you better go the other way. That's why I'm saying some of these people, don't be messing with people if you don't know the caliber, or you got fooled by somebody or something like this, because whatever it is, I will go without that shit. Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be spying on a King of Swords here, because they know about this DNA that's in reverse. Somebody is spying on a King of Swords. Holiday? Holly Charles? Kind of look like Keela. Or one of the Whittaker girls. The Whittaker girls. But I think she married that African man or something like this. This could be somebody, I think I seen her on the news too one day. This could be somebody that wanted something here. Yeah, they thought this was a good idea. Page of Pentacles. Okay. This could be one of my identity frauders, or one of these people that got a filthy mind or something like this, or Ace of Cups, a dirty Ace of Cups. Somebody can see what this person is thinking. It could be about some type of abuse or something. This girl is really light-skinned, got long, pretty hair. But she kind of remind me, she kind of looked like my sister, Evelyn. That could be her real mother or something like this. I don't know. Ace of Wands, somebody doesn't have authority, or they're not supposed to be a Targaryen energy or something like this. Somebody could be realizing they got tricked. Somebody could be realizing they got tricked about who they should have been, because there could be distant relatives that's supposed to be getting together, or there could be lost kinship. Like, again, your dad could have had the first generation dad from the 80s, 90s could have had me. The version from the 90s or something like this could have had, or if that person's life was cut short, they could have changed this person out in 87, 88, 85, 89. And this person ended up having, and when they brought him back in a new vassal, if this is an immortal, then when they brought him back, then he could have ended up having a child with somebody. So it's still my dad's son, younger son or something, but it's not the same dad that had me or was alive when I was created. So that would not be incest to me. That's not incest. Yeah, now somebody don't have nothing. A King of Pentacles is losing it all because they got with this person, and now they don't have nothing. Yeah, and this is the truth that somebody is hiding here. What about this Page of Pentacles with this dominance? You know what? Let's get some of these out here. What about this? What's hidden? Oh, that's too much. Okay. So 8 of Cups, a situation. Somebody want to leave you because you're going to be a Hierophant. But let's put it over here. This could be what's hiding. If somebody want to leave you because you... And then also I heard 3 bombs. There could be 3 bombs somewhere, or somebody about to bomb something. Bomb squad. We have bomb here. This is the first time I'm seeing this. When you're alone, or when I'm alone, somebody plan on bombing something. Or if you go somewhere, okay? I'm hearing if you go back to your hometown or something like this, there could be somebody inviting you, like, oh, you know, something like this, come here or something. But I don't know, there's something about a bomb. 6 of Cups. Because somebody don't want to give you what's due to you. So, I don't know, this could be this cousin. A tornado. Asteroid. So the truth is, an asteroid is going to be hitting. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse with a tornado. Somebody could have lost their authority or their power or their position. And so they're bringing some kind of calamities here. But I feel like somebody's ready for somebody that, you know, like I said, has a clear view or a clean cup, or, you know, just because you have to assert rules and laws that people ain't gonna like don't mean your cup is dirty. Just because I gotta say, if these women are ripping babies out of American women's wombs or on American soil, they should be shot, taken out back and shot, or lined up like Al-Qaeda. I'm not the one to have the problem. There's nowhere in the world you should think, especially we're not starting that shit here, where you gonna be coming in and doing whatever. If somebody did this to me, it's the last motherfucker you gonna do it to. You get what I'm saying? Now, I might come back and do it to your family if you done did it to me, just to let your ass know we don't fuck around like that around here. But again, you brought it on yourself. You understand? 3 of Pentacles. And it's all fair. Remember, in love and war or something these people be saying? So as long as you can win, you can hit somebody 99.9 times or something like this. The one time they hit you back is, oh my God, oh, look at what this person did. You know, if we doing a game, you can't, if it's a professional basketball game, you can't sit there and tally up the board. You know, you can't fool everybody all the time. I done already hit your ass back a couple times, and I'm only dealing with a mustard seed. you got a monstrous group of people coming at me, and I'm only dealing with a mustard seed. So eventually, y'all gonna piss something or trigger somebody off, where God off or a higher power off. Because I'm not forgotten. Believe that. Three of Pentacles. Somebody might be want to pay you back some money or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming loss. A drowning death. Okay, somebody could have drowned. And then we have the Nephilitic. And that's why I said, even if they're doing spiritual drownings. Oh, this could be somebody that passed away. Or somebody think, I'm getting more of a spiritual death though. Somebody could be paying someone, or somebody paid somebody to drown somebody. You could have paid somebody to drown a child or something like this. See, because again, this is making me think about this same cousin. It's all over here in this line. We was at the beach with my Uncle Bud and my cousin Niecy and them, whatever. We was at the beach, and this cousin couldn't swim, and she was being a little brat and still wanted to come out to the far part or something. Now, I had just came back from Texas, and I learned how to swim. And so I was like, yeah, I know how to swim. You know what I'm saying? And we was on the floaty. We was on the floaty or whatever. Okay, we was on the floaty, and I told her, no, go back that way or whatever, because this is about to get this little dip right here. If you don't know how to swim, you're going to be messed up. Oh, she was wanting to be a brat. And then she was wanting to be a brat. And then she slipped off the floaty and started drowning. And what's the first thing she do? Grab for me. And then we both drowning. But I know how to swim. So I'm trying to get her back on the floaty. I'm trying to do this and that. But I do remember getting back to the shore. And I don't remember dying. So somebody's trying to find like tragic times to make it seem like I died or something. And I didn't. Right? Unless somebody was that crafty that something sucked me down into the underworld, into the ocean or the lake, and put something else up here to come live in this life. I don't know. But I remember saving her. I remember getting back on the sand and everything like this. So I don't know if somebody could have lied and said somebody died and they drop your body off somewhere else, or, oh, let's use this drowning. I don't know what this is. I don't know what y'all be doing, man. I don't. But somebody could have paid somebody to try to drown you. Maybe your cousin knew how to swim and she acted like she didn't so she can drown you with attempted murder. Because somebody could be a killer child. Neolithic energy. Adult, because I know these people, this cousin, her mom was neglectful. Other people raised them. Their mom didn't take care of them that well when they was growing up. This was a problem. Their mom was an unfit mother to them. So I don't know if somebody tried to put these memories on me. But at one point in time, there was a problem with this. And the truth is the truth. Like I said, if these people was doing anything in the dark, okay, and you kept it in the dark, or you exploited me some kind of way, believe me, shit is coming out there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what God said. It's time. It's coming out. It's not tattletale. It's not ratting out your family or nothing like this. Because these obviously wasn't family members. These was people that was hijacking my throne. You was stealing. You did something. You put something your hands on something you shouldn't have. I'm starting to doubt if any of these women around me even had their own children. They could have been taking my grapes and making their own children or something. I don't even know if they knew how to. Or if they were able to. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Somebody could have paid somebody to drown somebody. Maybe somebody was like swimming or on a romantic date or something like this. I don't know. Martial artists and other. I don't know what they think that is going to change. North America, other. Yeah, because I think these are German background, but it could be Russian and German. Martial artist and a duelist. So somebody want to duel because they lost some kind of authority here. It's like, forget that. These people knew what the fuck they was doing. You was watching. Okay? Loss of status. Somebody lost some status because of this drowning death or something like this. Reputation, Oceana energy, and then we got hypothermia. So again, this could also be something here. A dualist. Somebody want to fight you because maybe hypothermia. Because I was saying, dang, maybe something did happen traumatic when we was in that apartment and my auntie turned off the heat on us. You know, maybe I just went into hypothermia and I didn't know. Or but I think a lot of this stuff is people trying to make your family look bad, make yourself look bad or something like this. I mean, this incident was already fucked up. We done already talked about it. It was cut, whatever like this. I don't need to harp on it. But I just felt like that was just like a little switch right there. Like, let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, either something more happened and these people be hiding this from you, or again, this could be a point where Jesus, some angels came down and helped Jesus. But I don't remember anything tragic happening. I just remember, we had to leave there and go stay somewhere else for like a day or two. And we were trying to get a heater from the people next door or something like this because we couldn't leave in the middle of the night because it was a snowstorm. But, there could be something more that I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I think I was pregnant at the time. Yeah. Because we were saving up to get another apartment. So I think I could have been pregnant at the time. So within that picture of the white crucifix, that could be representing me. In masculine energy, the king can do no wrong. So nobody should be exploiting my sex life or something as a young male adult or something in my masculine energy. Even though I've always been a girl. You know what I'm saying? We got promission, other relative identity, profit-led, betrayal, and trauma. So yeah, somebody losing authority because of something here. They're about to be in prison. Okay. Somebody that betrayed you escaped from prison. And we got the age of discovery with the freed or something like this. A time frame. And then we got the night of vassals here. So somebody could be bringing an offer low key to somebody, to somebody else. Hold on one second.